क्या सही चीज है कि आप इन सब लोगों को देखते हैं टीवी पे और बचपन से देखते आ रहे हैं और फिर सडनली ये आपके नाम के बारे में जानते हैं और आपकी फिल्म के बारे में जानते हैं. इट फील्स सो अमेजिंग. कभी लगा नहीं था कि इतना जल्दी एक ऐसी फिल्म का पार्ट बनने को मिलेगा जो ऑस्कर्स में नॉमिनेट होगी.
Adarsh, welcome on Bollywood Hungama once again, and congratulations for the BAFTA nomination. How big is it for you?
Thank you, bhai. Thank you. It's pretty insane कि मुझे याद है मैं लास्ट टाइम आपसे बात कर रहा था तो लॉन्ग लिस्ट राउंड हुआ था और लॉन्ग लिस्ट ही मुझे लगा कि चलो तुक्का लग गया. अब शॉर्ट लिस्ट तो मुझे सही में मैंने जब नाम देखा था तो मुझे ऐसे दोबारा मैंने देखा कि ये गलती से तो कुछ और नहीं देख रहा हूँ मैं. It's pretty insane.
Right, but this is huge, yeah. This is as big as it gets.
हाँ बिल्कुल मतलब I don't think anybody could have anticipated this.
Right.
और खास करके सर एंथनी हॉपकिंस के साथ मतलब उस एक सेंटेंस में अपना नाम पढ़ना बहुत अजीब फील होता है क्योंकि बचपन से बहुत बड़े फैन रहे हैं उनके काम के. और हैनिबल लेक्टर इज वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट फिक्शनल कैरेक्टर्स both from the book and the film Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal. So and Mads Mikkelsen, though Hannibal is इसमें तो Mads Mikkelsen played Hannibal in the series and Sir Anthony Hopkins of course played it in the film. So दो Hannibals के बीच में हूँ मैं.
So are you going to be flying for this or it's a virtual?
नहीं,
it's a virtually
हो रहा है. एक राउंड टेबल हो रहा है, वर्चुअल राउंड टेबल जिसमें हम सब होंगे. तो वही मैं सोच रहा था कि क्या बोलूं मैं इन लोगों के सामने. मतलब I think I'll be completely tongue tied, you know.
Right, but do you have a victory speech if at all you go on to win it?
No, I don't have any victory speech. I don't like to prepare for such things. I just speak whatever comes.
That's your mind.
Yeah. But नहीं वो उसके बारे में तो मैंने सोचा भी नहीं है.
Hypothetically, you win it, and I hope that you do. Who all are you planning to thank, and who do you think is part of your long list of thank yous?
I think Ramin, obviously, because you know he's the director of the film, and it was his vision, and he believed that I could pull off a character like Balram. Tess, who's the casting director, my parents, my brother. I mean, so Malcolm Gladwell writes in his book The Outlier that there's never one person responsible for his own success. I mean that's like the biggest misconception that any human being can have, that he alone is responsible for his life. I think there are so many external factors at play, and there are like unknowingly there have been so many people who have contributed to my journey in some way or the other. But these are some of the people who are at the top of my mind, obviously.
What about the Oscar nomination for the film?
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Adapted screenplay के लिए हम nominate हुए हैं. कभी लगा नहीं था कि इतना जल्दी एक ऐसी फिल्म का पार्ट बनने को मिलेगा जो ऑस्कर्स में nominate होगी. It feels pretty big. I wish I could have attended. I wish it was happening, and I wish I could have attended in person, sitting with all these people and all my childhood heroes, and I wish I could have had some time to speak with them and just like know them, even if for a brief period of time. I wish I could have done that, but I think unfortunately वो भी virtually ही होगा बाकी सब की तरह.
But Grammys, there were a few people. It was a ceremony and people were present.
पता नहीं मुझे, I'm not aware of it. I thought even the Grammys happened virtually.
I saw Grammy. No, there were people. There were people who were assembled as well.
पता नहीं, because they haven't officially announced yet कि virtually ही होगा. I mean, this is my guess that like most things it will happen virtually, but if it happens in person, let's hope I get to go.
Okay, and have you watched Priyanka's episode with Oprah?
With Oprah? No, I'll watch it. I'll watch it tonight.
I've seen what she said about the film,
हाँ.
She had glowing things to say about White Tiger. She has seen the film. She has liked it very much.
अमेजिंग, अमेजिंग. क्या सही चीज है ना ये कि आप इन सब लोगों को देखते हैं टीवी पे और बचपन से देखते आ रहे हैं और फिर सडनली ये आपके नाम के बारे में जानते हैं और आपकी फिल्म के बारे में जानते हैं. इट फील्स सो अमेजिंग.
No, and basically the interview was for Priyanka's book. Oprah started off with the mention of the White Tiger and how she saw it and how she recommended the film to many of her friends.
Wow, massive. If somebody like Oprah Winfrey recommends it, I guess it reaches like millions of people. You know, it helps the film.
Right. Okay, but you know, Adarsh, people are drawing comparisons between you and Dev Patel. That they've started off as Slumdog Millionaire, and now it's your time. So, are you having an agent now, a Hollywood agent now? What are your plans like? Because you are at a stage that people would do anything to be at, but now you can enter a stage that is ready for you.
I think it's very unfair for anybody to say and compare me to somebody like Dev. I think Dev is a very, very accomplished actor. He's very successful. He has a vast body of work behind him. You know, he's nominated for like multiple things over the years, and this is just my first film. I think I have to grow a lot as an actor, and this can't be an accident. You know, I have to like keep doing work that inspires me and that like that I genuinely want to be part of. So I think Dev is a much more experienced and much versatile actor than I am at this point in time. And but to answer the second part of your question, WME करके एक agency है LA में. They actually got in touch with me around 6 months before the film released, and they said that they wanted to rep me in LA. And there's another management company called Brilstein. So both these guys are helping me to get some auditions and get some work in the West. So I'm hoping that something interesting comes along. And I've auditioned for a couple of projects, but अभी तक तो कुछ ऐसा बात नहीं बना है. देखते हैं. I hope in the future. I definitely want to.
Right, no, because you know why the comparison with Dev Patel. So after Slumdog, Dev went on and he did a lot of work, even Frida Pinto. But Slumdog was the film that really put him onto that stage. Like we did a photo shoot for Bollywood Hungama with Frida Pinto much before Slumdog Millionaire, and she was any regular girl. I think she used to live in Bollywood at that point of time. And post Slumdog, she became huge. She became what she became after that. So I think fortunes do change, and it seems like a moment that where one can safely say that you seem to have arrived.
I don't think I ever want to believe that I've arrived, because if you believe that you've arrived, then what? There's nothing beyond that. So that's, I guess you can never think that you arrived, right?
That's I think very nice way of looking at it. But still, the sort of compliments that have been coming your way, who are the people who have complimented you or maybe called you or messaged you that have baffled you? That how can such and such person be messaging me for my performance?
Well, there have been some pretty मतलब अनुराग सर ने देखी फिल्म, विक्रमादित्य सर ने देखी फिल्म, काफी लोग इंडस्ट्री में they saw it, they messaged me. It was very gracious and kind of them. बाहर से भी कुछ लोगों ने they mailed me. Walt Disney के एक बहुत I think he used to be the CEO of Walt Disney at some point in time. He also saw the film. I think Mr. Katzenberg, his name is. So he also saw it and he really liked the film and the performance. So हाँ मतलब it feels really good that the film has reached out to so many people. And I guess it's only possible because there's like a platform that enables people to watch it sitting in any corner of the world, you know. So I guess I'm really lucky that the film went on Netflix and Netflix LA that too, and you know it released in so many countries and so many people had access to it.
What about Priyanka and Rajkummar? You know, both of them they took a back seat as actors, and they ensured that you had the pivotal part and you just shined beautifully. So, what is the contribution of someone like Priyanka Chopra and Rajkummar as well, who's a very accomplished actor that we have?
I think it's invaluable, the kind of reach that the film has because of these people being part of the film. Had it just been me, I don't think people would have been interested in watching it in the first place. I think it means a great deal to the film that Priyanka is not just the primary actor but also producer of the film, because of the insane amount of fan following that she has worldwide. She's a global star, and similarly, Raj Bhai, he's one of the biggest and most versatile actors that India has today. And I think it's really graceful of them to speak about me so nicely and sweetly and go out of their way to promote me in some way. I mean, they don't really have to do that. I feel that you really need to be a nice human being to do something like that.